So, uh, you can look at my screen and see what I'm trading. Super interesting trade here though. Huge, strong downtrend right into this line of support. Beautiful signal bar, but I feel like it's gonna fail. That's why I really wanted to record this. So if it fails, I really want to dive into it and just talk about how it failed. And if not, Gucci. Did I use that right? Yeah, we've been floating up on above this point right here the entire time. I have a strong feeling this is gonna fail. Just because of that strong downtrend and just because we've been floating up here for that high, for that long. Thing that tends to happen is that people think prices must come back up to here or something like that. I don't know, it's a kind of a pattern, subconscious pattern. And if we keep bouncing off the top of this line of resistance up here on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. And we bounce off this support about 3 times. This being the 3rd time-ish. I did have this originally right here like this, because it lined up really well with this point, and I mean this candle and this candle, but nothing really there. No. Yeah. One thing I'm worried about is if the channel is actually like this, then means we still got a ton of space below us. Going against a strong trend down like this is always risky, even with a good signal bar. Because here in the 1850 tick chart, we have 2 strong candles here. I mean, those are probably the biggest candles in this whole thing. Yeah, see, it doesn't look like we're gonna get a strong signal candle here. That's probably gonna be pretty bearish. Here it comes, here it comes. The reason I think this is failing because I feel like I took this trade before. I just don't remember if I did or not. But subconsciously I feel like I took this trade and it was bad and I was just stumped. So I really want to take note on why this is a huge failure and why to not go against it ever again. Or go against the trend ever again. I guess that could be it. It's not going against a strong trend. Yeah. Because look, if you have this huge upward trend right here, if you went short right there, if you had a second entry or something like that, I guess if your chart showed up as this as a second entry right here, and you took that right there, even with a beautiful signal, you wouldn't have gotten anything there. I guess that's the best way to take note of this situation, which is when you have this strong or this strong downtrend, even with the second entry, and if you always want to be hesitant, make sure you're coming off a clear support, which this is not so clear. I mean, even if we did this, that's still not a clear line of support. We didn't even touch it. But also look back to where else did you have a strong trend like this, where it's continuous consecutive bars, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars here going up. Then you get a signal candle. Like I said, if you had a second entry here, then you would have went short here and got stopped out immediately. Just on the flip side of it, you have this strong downtrend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles down with a similar strength. And there's consolidation there. That probably means it might be consolidation here. That's just something I'm creating in my head right now. Market likes to repeat itself and go into patterns. Strong downtrend, consolidation, strong uptrend, consolidation. Not necessarily even a channel. Good thing we have a double bottom here, because if it wasn't for this double bottom, I think we should have got stop loss there. We still tough to say whether we're gonna get this trade or not. Trying to look for another double bottom in this whole thing. Looks like we have sort of a double bottom. We kept testing and just like stopped everybody out there. So this is my signal bar. Do we have another setup? No, not really. Okay, yeah, we got this. So, but I honestly don't feel like we should get this just because of the things I said. Like the next 10 times, next 9 times it take this, it's gonna fail. So I'd rather stay out of the trade instead of getting a loss, especially with live money here. That's like a killer because it's bouncing in between your 1 point scalp and your stop. Like that's the worst feeling. It's okay when it bounces in here, but man, when it bounces in here, honestly, that's like the worst feeling. So it looks like we're about to get filled. There it is.
Target filled.
I like to look for another setup to manage the runners. Something I did earlier today, which is here we had a swing high, first entry, second entry. I went long right here, and see my 1 tick right there. Got my 1 point scalp. But then on here we had a swing low, first entry, second entry, failure. Went long right there, or at least tried to. Got me in right here. Got my 1 point scalp on this side. So that was actually the runner. That wasn't 2 trades. I was using the runner as the scalp, I guess you can say. But yeah, if you had time, you could place another order in right there. Yeah. Let's get this one. $60. I'm gonna try to do $60 every single day for the next 2 months. It's really nice. I like it. Alright. I'm really glad that worked out, but I guess you could learn either way. Yeah, when you got strong trends like that and you're unsure, try to refer back to what's going on in the previous things. You have strong trend down, consolidation, strong trend up, consolidation. Maybe you could even use this. See what would happen if you went long here. Yeah, it looks like you would have been fine. This W pattern keeps repeating. Here you got a small one, then you got this really big one. W pattern here. I still have yet to figure out how to use that to my advantage, but it happens all the time. As you can see, we got one here. Swing up, swing down. Here's another W's or N's or whatever. Market moves in twos. This video is really long. I'm gonna stop right here. Bye.